Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builders Supply. This video is to bring you a closer look at the Adams Rite number MS4804-630. This is what is called a reinforcing trim strike for their MS1847 series deadlocks in a satin stainless steel finish, as seen here. The package is going to contain the strike, the reinforcing or mounting plate, and then the two screws. What you do is you create a preparation in the frame that you can insert the plate in and behind. The strike will come out and on top of the frame and will sandwich over the wall thickness of the jamb itself like this, and then the screws will go through this partially countersunk hole back into the tapped hole here. There is, below this video, extended information regarding its function. The reinforcing strike provides equal strength to the strength of the stainless steel bolt of the MS1847, meaning it's as equally strong. Tested to 1,000 pounds of pull, the strength far exceeds the standards of the national organization governing such things, as well as municipal standards as well. Meaning it will take 1,000 pounds to pull that off. Anything that you're pulling on will certainly fail before the strike will. Finish, 630, satin stainless steel. That means two things. It's made of stainless. That magnet will at least attest that it's not ferrous. Both pieces are, as are the screws as well. You're going to have what would be a satin finish on it. Now, it's really not brushed, but at the same time, it's not polished either. It gives some dimensional properties. Let's go over that now. They've got it at 3 3/8 tall. That is indeed the case. 3/4 inch wide. Correct. The material thickness, I'm going to go over that. They say that it's a 1/16 of an inch. The caliper tells us that it's 0.061 inch. So yes, that is correct. The reinforcing plate, it's going to have a dimension of 3 3/8, maybe 3 5/16, a width of about 1/2 an inch, thickness of the reinforcing plate, 0.058 inch, so basically the same thickness. Okay. There is a link below this video to a document called Data Sheet. Let's look at that first. That's going to give you, it's a cut sheet really, a summary of a variety of strikes from Adams Rite. The MS4804 is a very specific, unique strike that you'll really see most of on page 2. It only comes in one option, one size, one finish. The next link that's there is the instructions. That's important in the sense that it will show you basically the procedure of instructions. You're going to create the holes as are indicated there in terms of the two slotted holes, elongated with a width of about a 1/16 of an inch, 0.62 wide on that slotted hole. No. Forgive me. They're referring to the width of the slot of 5/8 for this provision. 5/8 wide, 1.25 inches tall. Then they want a couple of slotted holes that will allow you to insert the screws through so that you can adjust it for height. They don't give dimensions on that, but they're saying make a clearance for a number 10 screw. And a number 10 screw is going to have an outside diameter of 0.166 inch. So you might be wanting to look at those about 3/16 wide. And then the height, you know, you're going to eyeball that. Obviously, it can't be substantially taller than that, but you could probably give it a total overall height of 1/4 inch. I'm sure that would work out well, maybe slightly more. Given the size of this, you could probably push that to 5/16, something in that range. Now, when I've installed these, I've never dropped one, but I've gotten close to this plate. They want you to sneak this in through the hole. What I've done is, the first time I almost dropped it. The second time that I've done it, I tied a very small piece of string to this. I would hang that string, I'd make it very long, like a 6-foot piece of string, and let it sit on the floor, or tie it to your belt loop. if you're not going to be moving. then what you will do is you'll be able to have that held there. You know, you can get your finger inside of there and hold it as you work this screw, connect it, loosen, just let it hang, then you can adjust from there. But I like to capture that so it doesn't fall inside the frame and then it's gone. Then you are not in a good position to install the strike properly at all. The last link below this video is to how to order. Like I said earlier, there's only one option of this strike and one finish. If you need the MS4804, that's just what you're dealing with. That how to order also refers to the 4800 series strikes, which are radiused and different in application. Speaking of application, this is, of course, for the, let's see here now, this will be for the MS1847, which is your sliding door hook bolt. Very typical and common. You're going to want to make sure that when you're drilling or prepping the frame for this, that the center line of the strike and the center line of the hook bolt are going to be compatible. You'd want to refer to the installation instructions for the full MS1847 lock so you can get that offset center line. And if you have any questions on how to determine that, please feel free to reach out to us. Finally, there's a link below this video to the manufacturer's page within our website where you can review not only all things Adams Rite parts related in our website, a link to the manufacturer's website, a link to the full product catalog, and my favorite link would be the link to the parts manual. I think it's called Parts Manual Better for Printing is the one that I like, only because I just find it easier to navigate, because I can do a Control F or a find function on my keyboard, maybe type in MS1847 or whatever part that you might be looking at, get to that page, and you'll see everything associated with it. I'm partial to Adams Rite because they make that document, well, a number of reasons. Good quality material. They make that parts diagram available, and their customer service / technical support is excellent. It's a reason why you would possibly consider doing a project with Adams Rite material, because they've got the support behind it. What good are exit devices 5 years down the road if you can't get technical support to find a part to keep that significant investment in hardware continuing to work for you? Adams Rite fits that. Any questions on the MS4804-630 or any other Adams Rite product, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you.